What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today, we're going to be making a brand new tier list, but it's for the Star Wars movies. Now, I don't know why I thought of this idea. It's just because we did the Spider-Man one a couple weeks ago. I really enjoyed that video, so I'm going to be bringing you guys another tier list, but Star Wars movies. I'm so freaking excited. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment what you guys want me to react to next, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for some more juicy content. Without further ado, let's get into the tier list. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. We have the tier list all set up, ready to go. I have all the movies pretty much in chronological order. I mean, going from episode 1 all the way to blah, 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 the future stuff. It's not like totally accurate, chronologically ordered, but it's pretty close. I'm just going to be going down the line, telling you guys why I put it where, and then we have S, A, B, C, D. There was 2 more spots. There was E and F, but I was like, we don't need this because it doesn't really affect it. So starting off with episode 1 with Padme and with Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin as a young child. Now, I hate this movie. I'm serious. I hate it. I know what you guys are saying. You guys are like, oh my God, you're a typical Star Wars fan. Yeah, you're right. I just don't like this movie. I thought it was bad. I hate Jar Jar Binks. I just hate him. So for that, but I like Darth Maul. So I have to not put it at the D mark. Just because Darth Maul is in this movie, I'm putting it at a C because like I hate it, but I don't hate it where I just want it to die. It's like right there. It's like, it's pretty good, but it's like not the best. It's not the MVP. It's not Joe Burrow, you know? It's there. Moving on to episode number 2. I like this one. It was on the verge. It was not my favorite, but I still think it's not necessarily a C. So I think it's better than episode 1, but I don't think it's going to be better than the next couple that I put on here. I think it's just decent. Not much to it. Anakin's mom dies, whatever. He starts going bad. It's just, I mean, it's not my favorite movie. I just didn't like it as much. It was okay. It was okay. Moving on to episode number 3. By far, one of the best, if not my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. This one, it's so good. It is so freaking good. I'm not going to put an S. Nothing is like I might move it around, okay? I might move it around, but this movie is an A tier movie. I really, really liked this movie, and I thought the Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi fight was by far one of the memeiest but awesome fights in Star Wars history. I have the high ground, Anakin. Slice. His legs fall off, crumble into lava, and he dies. Moving on to basically episode 4, A New Hope. Honestly, the older Star Wars movies, I like them. It's just, they're not my favorite. The quality-wise of these movies and the CGI, yes, you're like, Draven, it was made in like, I don't even know when Star Wars movies, I think the 70s maybe? 70s, 80s? Something like that. 60s, 70s, 80s, some blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to me, I don't know anything. But I just don't like the CGI in these, and I think it's Star Wars. It's the original Star Wars. You can't hate them. But, I mean, they're not my absolute diehard, favorite movie. But honestly, I'm gonna put this at a B. I thought it was good. I like the part when they get crushed in the crushing machine in the big giant ball, the Death Star, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. I don't know. All these Star Wars fans are gonna hate on me for this video because I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just, I don't know. I didn't really like it. It just wasn't the best. It's basically, it's better than this one. Okay, it's better than episode 1. That's all I gotta say. Moving on to one of my favorite movies. It's just like episode 3. This movie is so freaking good. Now, the CGI is not the best in this one either, but Empire Strikes Back is by far one of the best Star Wars movies of all time, and I think everybody can agree with me on that. The whole plot of the movie was just epic, and I absolutely adore this movie. This movie is freaking great. It's an A tier. It's an A tier. I don't know if it meets S. I might move these around, okay? I might move this one up here. I don't know. All I know is that Empire Strikes Back is a goated freaking movie. Now, Return of the Jedi is next on our list, and oh my God, Princess Leia in this movie. She She makes the movie better, okay? I'm gonna put this at a B. I'm gonna put this at a B. I like Jabba in this movie. I like Boba Fett. Obviously, he dies, as we saw in the Boba Fett episode 1. No spoilers, intended, but yeah, you do see him. Whatever. Basically, he survives, and I just really like the plot of this movie. I think it's a pretty good one. I just don't think it's better than Empire Strikes Back. And I don't know. It's a good movie. It's a pretty good movie. Moving on to episode 7. Now, I don't know if I did not really like this movie. I didn't. I honestly, at first, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my God, this movie sucks. Because I didn't like the new people. I really didn't. I thought it just wasn't that good. But, Han Solo dying, spoiler alert, it wasn't the worst Star Wars movie. And I still think it's better than episode 1. But I'm going to move this to a D, and I'm going to move this to a C. I did not like this movie as much as everyone else liked this, but it did introduce some new characters. Rey Skywalker, we already know. I don't know. It deserves a C spot. It doesn't deserve a B or an A or an S, but it's definitely pretty freaking good. Moving on, obviously, the plot of this movie was Princess Leia dying. It's not the plot, but it was a big part of the movie. A lot of people hate on this one, but I liked it better than this one. So I'm also going to put this at a B. And I know it was okay. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was pretty cool. They had some cool action scenes. I just don't think it's better than Empire Strikes Back in episode 3. It's just, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Okay, I don't know. Moving on to episode 9. Now, a lot of people did not like this movie. I thought episode 9 was amazing. I really did. I really, really liked this movie. Oh my God, it was so good. The whole fighting scenes, it just was so good. And Rey finally got her legacy. It was just, she got the Daisy Ridley. God, she got the yellow sword at the end. Saber, don't yell at me. It's just a good movie. It really was. I'm gonna put this one in an A. I'm gonna put Empire Strikes Back at an S. I think that this is pretty even, I guess. I mean, these are more close. These are A pluses. I don't know. I don't know. Moving on to Rogue One. I hated this movie. I'm serious. A lot of people like this movie. I hated this movie. I just didn't get it. Honestly, I just didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I understand it, but I think it's just a B. See, now that I'm putting these there, I feel like Return of the Jedi and this one is definitely better than Rogue One. And I think these are all better than this. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. We're gonna go over it. Solo, I actually thought Solo was pretty decent. I never finished it because I fell asleep. But I thought Solo was pretty good. The whole concept of it was pretty good. But I still don't think it's better than any of the ones that I put so far. I just think it's right there. I think it's good. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way and watch it, but I thought it was decent. I'd go out of my way and watch these ones. This one just not so much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Moving on to Star Wars Rebels. Never seen it, so I'm going to put it at a D. I know all of these ones are pretty decent. I've also never seen Clone Wars. Yes, don't ream me, but I think Clone Wars is actually pretty good, which I should definitely watch. Let me know what you guys think if Clone Wars is good. I've never watched it. Maybe I have to give it a chance. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something I never watched. I don't really like that cartoon Star Wars. I don't know. But I don't know. Pretend this one is Boba Fett. Okay? Pretend this one is Boba Fett episode 1. I loved episode 1 already. And I think it honestly, episode 1, I'm going to put this here. But cuz it's not, I don't know yet. I don't know how the series is going to play out. But all I know is that it's pretty good. And I quite enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was pretty good. Moving on, and last but not least, The Mandalorian. I loved this show. I definitely think this is S-tier material. The music, the scenery, Mando, Baby Yoda, and obviously Luke Skywalker at the very end. It's an epic show, and I can't wait for season 3. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm going to go over this one more time, though, just to make sure that I'm not, messing anything up and I don't want to move anything. I think this one deserves to be up here. It's a classic. It deserves it. It's an A-tier movie, okay? It's an A-tier movie. I think that Rogue One, Episode 2, Solo, whatever this one is, this is Boba Fett, all deserve to be a B. They're not bad. They're not good. It's just meh for me. I don't know. This movie is a C. It's not the worst. I just didn't like it. I didn't like Han Solo or anything. I don't know. It was okay. I mean, I don't know. Episode 1 is straight poo-poo. Star Wars Rebels is probably pretty decent, and Clone Wars, I'm guessing, is pretty good, but I've never seen them, so I'm going to put it at a D just because I think it deserves to be there. But yeah, this is my Star Wars list, my favorite Star Wars movies of all time. Hopefully, you guys got a little bit out of that. But honestly, you know, it's a pretty good list. Let me know what your guys' favorites are, or your tier list. Just let me know what you guys thought of this video. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this brand new video on the YouTube channel. Like I said before, if you did enjoy, hit the like button. And I will see you guys in the next reaction. Peace!